All right, that's it. We're getting started. Okay, so we're gonna start with a little bit of standing. We'll move on to the floor. So take a deep breath in. Pick your arms all the way up. Hands, palms facing the walls, and all the way back. Again, deep breath in, palms facing out. Breathe it out all the way back. Again. I got a weird bruise on my shoulder. I probably just knocked in a corner or something. I tell you. It's funny how you'll bump yourself and then you'll forget. Arms in a goal post position. We're just going to gently go side to side. I know a lot of times I'll hit very commonly the side of my leg on the corner or something, and I'll think, oh, that hurt. And I think that's going to leave a mark. And then I see the bruise and I go, how'd that bruise get there? I think I need to document my bruise, like a bruise log. A couple good knees. Let's do some shoulder rolls. Rolling forward and then all the way back. We're going to attempt to change direction, so we're going to go back and then forward. So I'm going to just put my hand on a wall just to keep my balance, because I want to just start the stretch of the hip in a standing position. I'm going to take my, hold onto my shin. I'm going to pull my knee back and push my hip forward. Take a deep breath in and relax. It's Friday. All the possibilities of the weekend are here. All right, let's grab the other leg now. Pull that knee back, push that hip forward. Deep breath in. And again. This is just a beginning stretch, not too intense. I always try to push my hip forward and pull the knee back. Okay, so we're gonna walk down into a plank, or you could just go down onto the floor to your hands and knees. I'm gonna walk down, nice and gentle. Take my time, drop to my knees. We're gonna go right into cat-cow. So, starting with cat, I'm gonna tilt those hips towards the ceiling, arch that back. Tilt my hips towards the floor, push my chest forward, lift my chest forward, arching that back, back to cat, sorry. Take a deep breath in, go back to cow, and then when you breathe out, go back to cat. Breathe in, cow. Breathe out, cat. And just keep repeating that back and forth. to our tummy. We put our arms out like a goalpost and then lift up into cobra. So now it's like a gentle cobra. Now we're strengthening and stretching that lower back. So if say that's a little much for you, just put your elbows at your side and come up. Sphinx. Otherwise, wide cobra, you can use your fingertips to get your body covered. Stretching our lower back in a little more way. Go back down, back up. Up and down, back and forth. Back and forth. To and fro. Don't worry. Otherwise, you're just sitting with your elbow on your elbows in a Sphinx position. This is just a really good way to lengthen those muscles in the gym. You can either stay in this Sphinx position, you can go into a child pose, or we're going to go into downward dog. So I'm going to put my hands at my sides and lift my thumb right up. Put my head through my arms. Downward dog. Get that thumb up high, head down low. So if this is something you can't do, just do child pose or stay in that Sphinx position. So I'm going to come down, drop to my knees. Now I'm on my hands and knees again. You could either do thread the needle this way, or you're going to do it in a plank position. So let's start it with on the knees first. So I'm going to take my left knee and lift it up and put my left foot beside my hand. Okay? So now I'm going to take that left hand and I'm going to loop it through my arm and turn my whole body all the way to the ceiling. I just heard a crack. It's cricket crack. This is just a gentle way to do it. If you want to do a little more extreme, you could just lift that back leg right up, or the back knee up, and do it this way. Up to you. Just stretching that thoracic spine, but if you don't want to put all your weight on one hand, just keep that knee on the floor and thread that needle. So now, even if you had your leg or your knee off the floor, put your knee down. We're going to come up into a 90-90 position. Okay? And I'm going to take my hip, my hands on my hips, I'm going to push my hip forward. Push the hip forward. So this is I got my left knee forward still, right? So this is my right hip, I'm pushing it forward. I'm going to take my right arm straight up and lean, push my hip out towards the right as I'm pushing it forward. Stretch that hip a little. I don't know if that was English. Back to center. Put my hands down to the floor. I'm going to take this right leg that's forward and I'm going to lay it down on the floor at a 45-degree angle so that my heel is almost just right below my right hip. And I'm going to straighten that leg back and put my arms down. And I'm going to put my weight on that left leg and stretch the back glute. The back hip. And if you want to go a little deeper, you just lengthen those arms more. If you want to support, say it's a little extreme, or you Pretty sore in the lower body right now from all the fun we had this week. Deep breath in. Let it go and sink into the floor. Deep breath in. And blow that breath out. Sink into the floor and relax. Isn't this fun? Alright, coming back to your hands and knees. We're gonna go right into child pose. Now you can either stay in child pose, or we can stretch that inner hamstring. So you'll come up, and you'll put your left leg out to the side, and then you'll go back down towards child pose. But we'll just rock forward and back for now. If you want to keep your hands with you to brace as you go down into child pose. But keeping that support so you don't overstretch your inner hamstring when it's not ready. Yes. Forward a bit. Back a bit. Until you feel comfortable to go all the way down and sit on that foot. If you don't do it. Back forward again. Back down one more time. And I'm just using my hands to support myself so that it's a gentle stretch and it's not extreme. Or you can just stay in child pose. Alright, back onto your hands and knees. We're going right back into cat-cow again. So, deep breath in, push your chest forward, hip bones towards the floor, starting with cow, and then as you breathe out, going into cat, tilting those hip bones towards the ceiling. Breathe in for cow, hip bones towards the floor, chest high, and then breathe out for cat. Really helps to imagine that having that chest forward while you're tilting those hip bones towards the floor, giving that nice little dip in your lower back, and then tilting the pelvis so the hip bones are towards the ceiling, and you're arching that upper back. And we'll go down onto our tummies again. You can either do a wide arm cobra, or you could just have your arms at your side and lift up on your forearms for a sphinx, a nice gentle lower back stretch. Otherwise, arms out in a goal post position, a little lower so you can support your shoulders, up and down. So lengthening and strengthening in this one. Lengthening those lower back muscles. So you can either stay in the Sphinx position like this, or you can go into child pose, or you can follow me into downward dog. So hands right by your chest, lifting that bum all the way up, head through the arms. And this time, for downward dog, we're going to take the dog for a walk. It's called walk the dog. Okay, so I moved my hands closer to my feet so I could get my bum a little bit higher. My head's through my arms. I'm going to alternately try and touch my heel to the floor. Stretch those calves out. Either that or you're in child pose right now, or doing Sphinx. Come down to my knees. Hands and knees. We're going to thread the needle for the right side this time. So I'm going to take my right foot and put it beside my right hand. Take my right hand, I'm going to thread it underneath my left arm and then turn my body all the way to the side. And again, you can lift up that back knee off the floor if you're in a plank position. A little more challenging because you're putting a lot of weight on your one arm. But your right foot's helping too. It's up to you. Thread the needle all the way up. Look at that hand towards the ceiling and come back down. Thread it all the way underneath that arm and back up and again. Just have that knee down. Do the same thing because we're stretching the thoracic spine here and a little bit of hip. So, and I'm going to lift up. 90. So now my right leg is still forward. I'm going to push my hip forward, my hips forward, stretching that nice left side. Put my left arm up and tilt over so I can push my hip out to the left side. Push. So I'm pushing forward and out. Stretching out that hip. Any of these you can't do, you just refer back to one of the ones we've already done that you were getting good benefit from. Back to center. Put my hands down to support myself while I bend that knee, 45-degree angle again. So my hip bone, my heel bone is almost underneath my left hip. I'm going to come right down. We're just going to stretch the back of that right leg, the butt cheek, the hip. The more weight, obviously, you put on the leg, the more you're going to feel it. So the intensity is up to you. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, just relax into the floor. Focus on your breathing. These muscles need oxygen. Deep breath in. Breathe out, relax. Come back up onto your hands and knees. We're going to go right into child pose. Now you can stay in child pose. You can come up on your hands and knees and put your right leg out to the side, and we're going to stretch that inner hamstring. So again, rocking forward and back. Attempting to go back into a child pose position. And a lot of the times that inner hamstring is so tight that you've got to use your hands to lower your body down. So you can sit on that foot. Stretch that inner thigh. Loosen that muscle and stretch it out. Don't forget to breathe. Oh, the knee too. Let that just go all the way down again. Nice and gentle. Everything's about a gentle stretch. There's no use in yanking sore stiff muscles around. You just want to put lots of oxygen in there. Warm the muscles up because we're moving around. Okay, let's go right back, hands and knees. One more time into child pose. Back up. I'm going to sit on my buttocks. I'm going to point my toes towards the ceiling, and I'm going to move my legs as far apart as I possibly feel like I can. So some people can go right into the splits, but if you're like me with super tight hips, not going to happen. And then we're going to attempt to walk as far forward as we can. Stretch forward. Don't forget to take those deep breaths in. Oh, I like the way the sun's shining through the window. It makes me look angelic. You know I'm not. You guys are probably, I don't know if you guys will be around on May 12th, but I think I'm playing in the Westbrook area at a place called Waterloo. If anyone wants to put that on their calendar, maybe I'll see you there. Okay, lean forward. Really feel the insides of my legs stretching out. And it doesn't even look like I'm really going that far. Some yoga instructors would lay their tummy right on the floor, but I don't know. I've never been a do the splits kind of girl, so probably not going to happen. Come up, nice tall spine. We're going to do, this is a Pilates move. We're going to put our arms straight out at our sides. And then I want you to imagine turning your body and sawing off the opposite foot. So my right hand's going to saw my left, and saw the toes right off. That's my imagine. Imagine as I turn, saw those toes off. I'll turn, saw the other ones. Who needs my toes? Just go as far as you can. Twist. For some reason, sitting like this is uncomfortable. You could cross your legs and then just imagine stretching. Just want to make sure. Just keep doing that movement. Sometimes I've been getting a lot of messages and I want to make sure it's not any of you. it. It's not you, it's my cousin. It's my cousin that's a musician. He lives in Toronto. He plays drums for Carol Pope sometimes and other famous people. Not important right now. All right, so now I'm gonna put my hands on my legs. I'm gonna run my hands down as far as I can, maybe to my ankles, hopefully, and stretch and hold. I keep track of time. I always have all these plans for us, and then I run out of time. Here we go. We're gonna get ready to lie on our backs, but I'm gonna put my hands on the back of my legs. I'm gonna straighten those arms out, round my back, and then go to the floor. All the way out, stretch. I'm gonna put my arms straight up over my head and reach to the wall above my head. Stretch. Big circle. Come back up and put those hands to the back of your legs again. Let's do it again. Straighten the arms, curve that back under, and slowly go to the floor. Arms up. Reach for this wall above your head. Stretch. Big circles, come back up. This time, if you can, I'd like you to put your feet, the bottoms of your feet together. Right? We're going to do that again. All the way down, curving the back, but now you don't have to hang on. Whee. Okay, whew. I got a cramp right in my butt. All right, here we go. Arms straight out at the sides. Let's let gravity stretch those hips. Parts of my body that gravity is stretching right now. Just by having my bottoms of my feet together. And of course, the closer your heels are to your spine, the bigger the stretch. But we just want gravity to let me bring those hips down a bit. Deep breath in. And as you're breathing out, you're going to straighten those legs so that now your body looks like a star. Reach and push those legs away from the core of your body. Stretch. Reach your arms away from the center of your body. Stretch. Stretch. It's shocking how many places I can feel this. All right. Let's bring our feet up. Bent position. Bridge. Lift those hips up. Both your hands towards the ceiling. And I want you to take both your hands and drop them over to your left side towards the floor. Back to the ceiling. Take both your hands across your body and drop them to the other side of the floor, the right side. Good. Still in a glute bridge. Back to center. Lower those hips. Arms down. Right ankle on left, just below the left knee. Gently push that. Push the knee away. Gently, gently. That left leg towards your face, keeping your neck and head on the floor stable, and you use my right elbow and push that right knee away from me as I'm pulling the left leg towards me. Stretch. Deep breath in. Let it go. Sink into the floor. Don't resist. Let it go. Nice deep breath. Blow it out. Blow that stress out. Tight muscle. Let it go. Still pulling that left leg towards your face, and your elbow, right elbow, is pushing that right knee away. Open that hip up. Good. Put that right or left foot back on the floor. Your right leg. You're going to want to straighten it up. And you're going to put your hands below that knee and pull and stretch. And you can keep your knee slightly bent, and the other knee is bent too. We're just going to do a gentle stretch in the back of that leg and the glute. You want to take it a little more, just run those legs up the calf and pull.
Come on.
A little more. Straighten the other leg. There we go. I'm going to straighten that leg towards the ceiling. And while I'm holding it on the calf or behind the knee, I'm going to do an ankle circle. Arms out at my sides. I'm going to drop that leg across my body to the floor or towards the floor. Don't let those shoulders lift up. If you want to, you could bend that knee to 90 degrees and put the left hand on that right knee. A little more pull to stretch that hip up. So I got my right knee across my body. I'm going to lift that left knee up to go right underneath that right knee. And then both my hands are going to go out onto my side, towards the out to the side, and then I'm going to do my alligator stretch all the way back again. Lay and hold this stretch. You go back and forth. If you're going back and forth, imagine reaching that hand away from your body the whole time. Reach away, stretch, lengthen those muscles. Even if you're just laying in one position and not moving, you want to reach your hands away from your body towards the walls beside you and lengthen those muscles. It's lengthen muscles, strengthen muscles. Come back forward. You're going to support your neck with that bottom arm and put your thumb a few inches above the floor, and you're going to do a nice circle, keeping that thumb towards the floor the whole time if you can. We're going to do a nice half circle, rainbow. And if you can only go to your ear, come back forward and just keep repeating, because you will improve your range of motion by doing it. Eventually you'll be able to go a whole bit back. Touch that shoulder. Interesting music. I thought someone was gonna just break out into a rap. Let's go right back onto our backs. I'll put my left ankle on my right knee this time. Push that knee away from you. It's almost time for that nap. Kids are off to school. Everyone's taken care of. Physically I could, but mentally I'd be too much. Okay, I'm gonna pull that right leg towards my face, keeping my neck and everything on the floor nice and stable. And I'm gonna push my left elbow on that left knee. As I'm pulling the right leg towards my face, I'm pushing the elbow and knee away from my face. Take that deep breath in. Let those muscles go. Just relax your body into the floor. Stretch a little more. Run your hands up to your calf. Stretch. It's funny, last week my right side was tight. This week it's the left. What? Make up your mind, buddy. You want to make it a little more of a stretch? Lower that other leg down to the floor. That leg across the body to the floor. Wow. Keep your shoulders down. Crunch those. Just feel my body just settles in, uses gravity to stretch. You can bend your knee, put that opposite hand on it, just give a little extra stretch. Lift the other knee up so it's right beside. Both my arms are going to go straight ahead. I'm going to get ready for that alligator stretch. Remember, I'm going to pull that hand away from my body. The whole time I'm reaching away from my body and stretch. I'm going to reach both arms to the opposite walls. Reach, reach to the walls. Forward again. Nice long arm all the way back. Reach to the floor. Reach away from your body. Let's do it again. The whole time, the whole movement, you want to be pulling that arm away from your body. Stretch. Away. Reach. Support that neck. That bottom arm, do the shoulder sweep. So I'm hovering above the floor a few inches. nice half circle rainbow all over. Any of you that did some of the workouts this week, you may have a sore butt. I will recommend do a little bit of rolling if you have a roller. It will help. I also did a bit of cardio, walking, movement, motion is motion. That will help too. Nice half circle, stretching that shoulder. We're almost at the end. That was a very fast class. Yes. Set you up for a successful weekend. So we got a couple less. We got a minute left. We can decompress that spine. So reach above your head. You're lying on your back. Your knees are bent. I'm running through a big circle and come all the way up. You know, you can either keep your hands below your knees on the back of the leg, or you can take your hands inside the thighs, come around, grab those ankles or shin. It's called the seal. Right, so this is a Pilates move. It's not only going to decompress your spine, it's going to strengthen your core. So do not go past your shoulders because you want to protect that neck. Okay? Or you could just hold just like this and just imagine pushing your head towards the ceiling. Stretch that spine this way, or you can roll back and come back up. Don't touch the floor. Roll back, come back up. Or you could do it like this, right? Put your hands behind your knees. Back, up. Or you could put your feet on the floor, and you could just roll down, stretch, and roll up. You're decompressing that spine and strengthening your core. Let's do two more. And two. Good. That's it. So glad to see all of you showed up for stretching today. Such a mellow class. I always leave here so relaxed.